Please pray for the situation I'm about to describe. 2 years ago this month, our good friend Don passed away. He'd been living in these woods for, by all accounts, more than a dozen years, and for the last 2 years in this camper. Before he died, he promised Steve that Steve could have the camper if anything ever happened to him. And of course, Steve moved in shortly after and has been there since. Our dilemma is that Steve and the half dozen others who live in these woods have just learned this past week that they're going to have to vacate. The owners have posted signs saying no trespassing. They've spoken with the police, who have also spoken with us because we have a good partnership with them, and they wanted us to assist and to be aware of what was going on. So the dilemma is that in the coming days, the police will have to come through and execute an eviction, and that will mean that everyone who is on this property will be forced to leave. Those who refuse would be, of course, arrested, and anyone who returned after the fact would also be subject to arrest. All involved are in agreement that arrest is nothing that we want to happen. So we're looking for the best possible solution. And at the moment, the dilemma is where? Where do they go? See, we do not have property that we can simply move tents to because the property in the area is posted. We don't want to violate any kind of posting, or also some of the folks are not allowed to be on certain properties or cross into shopping centers, etc. So we're looking for property that we can move these guys to. This is Rayburn's camp. This is Tony's when she's not in the motel. She works but doesn't earn enough to pay a rent for a full month in the motel or get into an apartment, so she's out here when she can't afford the motel. It's not uncommon. The guys have been living in these woods for well over a decade. I've known them in here for about 7 years. Big Don's tent used to be back there. Stevie's over there. And at the moment, Whiskey Dave has a tent back there. Curtis has a tent where he just hangs out. And then this is Marveris's camp. Marveris just visited us today after being gone for a few weeks. He's moved back home to family, and he's just here to pick up belongings and move back. So please pray. Please pray that God provides us a piece of land where we can move these guys and others who are further back in the woods that I'm not trekking back to. Please pray that God provides us a place that we can move these people to, and that He provides a more permanent solution like our Mohope village. Thank you.